Watch the show.
I haven't.
It's how it works.
Very well.
Oh, great. Robert, you're on.
Robert, you're on.
Welcome to after the first break of the HSMAI Digital Marketing Conference. We just have the view from the top panel, and certainly I think Ed and I would agree that the leading contributor to the panel, EVP of Best Western, Dorothy Dowling.
Dorothy, thanks for joining us today. Really impressive panel. I actually liked how you kept trying to bring the insights down to something usable. I felt like as people were asking questions rather than going high level, just strategy, it seemed like you really brought it down to little kernels that people could walk through. So I definitely appreciate that. We figured we'd ask you some basic questions today, and feel free to then talk about anything that you'd like to talk about. So first, what advice would you have for new marketers entering the industry today?
Well, I would like to do a very specific message on HSMAI. I've been involved with HSMAI now for I think about 30 years, and I fundamentally believe investing in yourself from a learning perspective and also investing in yourself from establishing a peer network. Those have been the sustaining components of my career, is that continuous investment in my own learning, but also some of the great people that have taught me things, but also have shored me up at times when I needed to have a voice in my ear to help me on different things, but also have been just the joy of my career in terms of the deep friendships and support they've given me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is call Robert or Lauren and start with, tell me how I'm not crazy.
I get that.
Which we can never answer. We go, I'm sorry, Ed, you're crazy, but that's a separate topic. So no, I thought, and especially another plug for HSMAI, just at the conference setting. We were just talking to Ted Tang, who's the CEO of leading hotels of the world, and Dorothy in her session, I said, who's an influence, a great influencer to her, and she mentioned Lou from Booking.com. We're both here, so you get really good access to people where you can meet face to face, which is another great opportunity to just get an introduction. So.
And if I could just add to that, Robert, I mean, for me, Ted spoke at our CMO Day yesterday, and it was just an amazing privilege to hear from him, because I felt like I was following the trajectory of my career in terms of a lot of the lessons learned that he shared with us. But then I've also had the privilege through HSMAI to meet a different generation of leaders like Lou, who continues to inspire me and has invested so heavily in the industry in terms of his involvement with the New York chapter and now on the North American board. But it's people that are constantly teaching all of us, and that is across all of the different generations. And HSMAI has afforded me those opportunities to get to know some of these people and then to lean into their subject matter expertise.
Great group of folks.
So that's great. So next, what changes in marketing have you most excited?
So to me, I think in 2017, some of the things that I find most interesting is what is happening in the closed user group and how we're thinking about pricing very differently. The internet has been around for such a long period of time, and it has fueled the voice of the customer. But for us now, in terms of understanding that business activation, what pricing is going to be transparent, what pricing is going to be gated, how we're going to really build out some of the relevancy of those offers, targeting what customers with those kinds of offers, and then really leading ultimately to the business activation of all of our hotels. So that to me is where we're all learning together and leaning into each other in terms of segmentation, personalization, and then really what some of those offers need to be.
And you have a unique situation as one of the larger brands where you really involve your hotel owners because they are a member. Talk to me about how you take some of these more advanced marketing techniques and sell them to a hotel.
Well, I thank you for asking me that question, because Best Western has been the most rewarding career that I've ever had, and it is because of this connectivity that we have with the hoteliers, which is where the customer obviously experiences our product. But we are a community, so we're a democracy, meaning that for most of the asks that we make of our hoteliers, they get an opportunity to vote. So for us, it's always in that testing and learning phase where we have to build a business case, learn about it, build a constituency in terms of those that advocate for that, and then we have to go out and sell, and that is a ballot where we actually build some of that. So to me, it's about that pragmatic aspect of the return on investment, what's in it for them, what do we need to do to continue to nurture our brand, And we often talk about the brand hat that people have to work as well as the hotel asset hat that they own, because as a member they have to feel both sides of that equation. Obviously they want to bring the money home to their families, but they also have to continue to feel this brand of Best Western, which is global in scope, and we all know that you have to continue to nurture and invest in it. And at 71 years old, we have to make it relevant to today's customers. So for all of us, that's that learning, working together, and again, really understanding what's in it for each one of us to make it successful.
That's great.
Well, and it's interesting though, because again, with a more loosely knit, group of hoteliers, the service delivery is so critical in these marketing initiatives, where you really, if someone's dropping the ball and they don't understand it, all of a sudden that can reflect to 4,000 companies.
And that, that's a really interesting point, Robert, and I would tell you that the ability for us to really, with Medallia and other kinds of harvesting of guest satisfaction data, and then being also able to import a lot of the social media, and we provide all of that in a dashboard to our properties, and we really focus on that Net Promoter Score, and we also publish all of that information on our web, so that internally all of our hoteliers can see how each other stacks up. They hold each other accountable, and then we also have metrics associated on minimum threshold scores that they have to achieve, and then how they have to respond to customers based on what some of that scoring has been. And I have been very proud of Best Western, because what I would tell you, we were very early on, we adopted TripAdvisor on our website because we really believed that was the voice of the customer. And where other brands sometimes went down their internal guest satisfaction metric in terms of publishing, we wanted to be very transparent with the customer. And that was a win-win-win from my point of view, because not only did we keep the customer on our website and was able to display that information, but it also created a different level of accountability with our hotels with regards to TripAdvisor. We are now the #1 brand, bar none. We get 4 times more certificates of excellence than any other brand out there. But I think it's because of that win-win-win. Our hoteliers understand the value of TripAdvisor, what it means to them financially. And lastly, I think on the TripAdvisor side, we've done brand building for them in terms of how important they are to our travelers. So we harvest a lot of those reviews through our systems as well, so that the customers get both our GSS survey through Medallia and then also TripAdvisor.
So what scares the hell out of you and keeps you up at night, I guess is a question.
Yeah, well, that's a great question. Different days, different things that certainly keep me up at night. But to me, I think it's always about understanding the customer. I think the greatest change that has happened with the internet, it has really brought the voice of the customer to the forefront. I think for many years we gave lip service to that concept that we were really empowering the customer and listening to them. Yeah. But now they actually have all those enablement tools to actually hold us accountable. So what keeps me up at night, there's a couple things. I think the whole element of cybersecurity for us is something that we all weigh heavily in terms of being a brand steward. But the other part for me is, again, really listening to that customer and making the right choices for our hoteliers to be relevant and yet pragmatic about those choices. So it's not chasing all the shiny new, but it's chasing the kinds of things that are really going to bring tangible value to the customer and to our hoteliers.
That's hugely important. The shiny new versus does this benefit the customer?
Well, and speaking to the keynote, don't know if you got to see it, but the whole idea of pace layer, your way to innovation. You're a large organization with a lot of stakeholders. You're a democracy. It's hard in a democracy to move quickly in certain ways. So building an approach that understands that you want to innovate versus you also want to be responsible to the core of the business. How do you find that you balance that?
So I would tell you, I was so excited when I saw that Scott was on the program, because I love to read, and his book was recommended through one of the different, I don't know, it was something that came to one of the internet search that said you should read this book. And so I fundamentally share your point of view on core and then some of the innovation. So for us, it's even more complicated because we have hotels in 110 countries. There's different regional priorities that surface from a customer point of view, from a hotelier point of view, and it's always around that prioritization. So I do think it's about looking at some of the nascent opportunities that we can test and learn and hopefully get some equity with different customers, but then focusing on the core in terms of where some of those values are really going to drive the outcome from revenue for our hoteliers. But it is complicated. I think it gets more complicated, not less complicated, and it is around us really understanding where we can get the best outcome for the broadest number of our hoteliers and the biggest number of our customers. And that's marketing 101. To me, it's always about the size of the business opportunity and then how you can win. And if you can't win, then you need to move and focus on something else.
And so lastly, because we are here at HSMAI to learn, where do you keep up with innovation? What are your favorite blogs or newsletters or writers? Where do you go to keep your finger on the pulse?
Yeah, so there's some that I consider really the business fundamentals in terms of what I'm reading daily. So T-News, Hotel Marketing, eMarketer. There's some in the advertising space that I also get daily or weekly. And then there's some that I just love to read, like The Economist, Fast Company, HBR. So it's a variety. And then because of some of the things that I do, obviously those harvest other recommendations for me. But I don't think it's easy. But I think the other piece that I always recommend to everyone that's in the industry is that you have to read the travel trades, so that you have to understand the intermediary market, and you have to understand the development market, and you have to understand the consumer market. And if there's one last piece of advice, very early in my career, I had a marketing guru person tell me, you have to read People magazine, because when you read People magazine, you really understand your customer. And I have always used that as a touch point in terms of making sure you're subscribing to the broader entertainment news, so that you understand a lot of things that are touching the customer.
That's great insight. Well, thank you very much for giving us the time today. We'll be running this as part of our overall coverage of the HSMAI Digital Marketing Summit here in New York. And with that,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes.
It's a real pleasure to be with you. Thank you. Thanks, Robert.